Lamar, one of the most well-known and one of the best modern-day MCs of our generation. May not necessarily be a huge fan of Kendrick Lamar, but I know good and well that whoever you are, you know of and understand the importance of his legacy. We gather here today to celebrate the life and accomplishments of Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick's foundation as an MC resides not only in his upbringing, but also in his career, his legacy, and his importance to hip hop culture. If he's not your favorite artist, then he's your favorite artist. And I don't say that lightly. In fact, he was one of President Obama's favorite artists. This is not due to some fluke or some lucky break. This is the result of hard work and diligence. But this isn't something new to Kendrick Lamar. Lamar, whose real name is Kendrick Lamar Duckworth, grew up in Compton. As Josh Ells of the Rolling Stones stated, Lamar was, quote, very precious to his parents, end quote. Kendrick Lamar's mother said that she never really held back from answering his questions. Whenever Lamar asked a question, she was always very real and gave him the truth. But honestly, this was necessary because of the place that they were in. Lamar was exposed to many real things from a young age, and he even stated that he saw his first two murders at ages 5 and 8, respectively. On one hand, Lamar was a straight-A student, and on the other, he was surrounded by gang violence and brutality. But all these experiences, combined with his love for poetry, made him who he was today. He was able to perfectly imbue his music with his experiences. He had a touch of reality for all to understand, regardless of your upbringing. Lamar is a very observant and analytical individual. This, combined with his love for poetry, molded him. His passion and persistence is what patented his poetic poise and literary elegance. And it shows in his career. With collaborations from many talented individuals from SZA to Thundercat, excuse me, his artistic integrity has only matured and grown with him. What other hip-hop artists do you know with his creative and lyrical range? Lamar created the perfect ode to Compton and West Coast rap with his breakout album, Good Kid, Mad City. His soulful and jazz influences showed brilliantly in his album, To Pimp a Butterfly. Lamar's exceptional artistry shone through in his album as he slang rhymes and melodies about the African American experience. Josh Ells of the Rolling Stone said, quote, of all the colors in this album, the most prominent is black. The entire sweep of African American history is spoken about in this album, from diaspora to President Obama, end quote. Kendrick uses his amazing affinity for the gift of tongue to remind and educate listeners of what it means to be unapologetically black and why that is important in today's day and age. Again, I ask, of today's artists, what other artist is this consistent in their creativity, artistry, and elegance? With the ability to create such powerful art in the form of music, Lamar has garnered many accolades for himself. Lamar is an artist who, regardless of whatever music you listen to, you take a step back and you marvel in his artistry. He's someone who shines brighter than the star, and he's rewarded as such. In fact, Kendrick Lamar has 76 award nominations and has won 74 award nominations and has won 26 awards. Among these awards is the Pulitzer Prize. He is the first and only hip-hop artist to have ever received a Pulitzer Prize for his most recent solo album. His creative output, his influence, his artistic vision, that is what has kept him as one of the titans of the music industry. His success and skill set are no mistake. That is a product of hard work and diligence. What other hip-hop artists do you know to have ended songs in one of their albums with one of the most memorable poems in hip-hop history? What other artists do you know to have propelled the hip-hop genre into such great respect? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Kendrick Lamar.